The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. The Girl on the Train tells the story which is set in London and its surrounding areas about Rachel, a divorcee who takes the same train every day and watches a couple who live in a house that her train passes by. She creates a fantasy life for them in her head, naming them Jess and Jason. But one day, she sees something shocking and becomes embroiled in the investigation of a crime that is connected to the couple. As the investigation unfolds, it becomes clear that none of the characters are who they seem, and that the crime is more complex than it initially appeared. Rachel is an unreliable narrator, struggling with alcoholism and her own personal demons. As she becomes more involved in the investigation, her own past and secrets come to light, making her a suspect in the crime. The story is full of unexpected twists and turns, building tension and suspense as the characters race against time to uncover the truth. In the end, the truth behind the crime is revealed and the characters are forced to confront their own secrets and lies. Rachel discovers that Megan was involved in an affair and that her husband, Tom, was not the man she thought he was. She also finds out that Megan's ex-boyfriend was the one who killed her. Rachel, who had been struggling with alcoholism and her own personal demons, finds the strength to overcome her addiction and move on with her life. She reconnects with her ex-husband and finally finds some peace. Tom, who had his own secrets, is forced to confront the truth about his actions and suffers the consequences. The story concludes with all the characters coming to terms with their actions and the truth about what happened. The story leaves a lasting impact on the reader, making them question the nature of truth, trust, and the cost of keeping secrets. Evaluation and review. The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins is a psychological thriller that keeps readers on the edge of their seats. In terms of suspense and tension levels, the novel is highly effective. Hawkins masterfully builds tension throughout the story, keeping readers guessing until the very end. For example, the way Hawkins describes the main character Rachel's obsession with her ex-husband's new family, and how it leads to her involvement in the investigation of a missing woman, it's a very suspenseful aspect of the book. The characters in the novel are also highly compelling. Rachel, the unreliable narrator, is a complex and flawed protagonist, and her interactions with the other characters in the story are both interesting and believable. For example, the way Hawkins describes the relationship between Rachel and Anna, the ex-wife of Rachel's ex-husband, is really intriguing and adds depth to the story. The novel is also known for its plot twists, which keep readers guessing until the very end. Hawkins has a talent for introducing unexpected twists and turns that keep the story fresh and engaging. For example, the way Hawkins reveals the true circumstances surrounding the disappearance of Megan Hipwell, it's a clever and surprising revelation. Hawkins also pays close attention to detail, both in terms of the character's emotions and in the way she describes the locations and settings. This adds a sense of realism to the story and helps to immerse readers in the story. For example, the way Hawkins described the train route and the houses along it, it's very realistic and detailed. The novel also explores psychological themes, such as the impact of trauma and the struggle to overcome personal demons. This adds depth and complexity to the story and makes it more relatable to readers. For example, the way Rachel's alcoholism and her past experiences shape her behavior and perception of the story is really well done. Finally, the novel also includes elements of social commentary. Hawkins's writing often reflects on issues such as crime, justice, and the role of technology in modern society. For example, the way Hawkins explores the impact of social media on people's lives and the way it's used to manipulate and deceive, it's a thought-provoking aspect of the book. Overall, I would rate The Girl on the Train as an excellent psychological thriller. Its combination of suspenseful storytelling, compelling characters, plot twists, attention to detail, realistic settings, psychological themes, and social commentary make it a must-read for fans of the genre.